What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm doing a subscriber request today to an artist I haven't heard of. Maybe some of you guys have, but it's John Schneider, and the name of the song is They Lived It Up. And he's from Mount Kisco, New York. And the funny thing is, I live in Jersey and have my whole life. I don't even know where Mount Kisco is. But New York is a big place. I'm assuming it's upstate. But here's the cool thing. John Schneider was Bo Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard. So he was like Kiefer Sutherland, I guess, in the sense that like he was an actor and also a presumably good musician. Otherwise, I'm assuming you wouldn't have requested this. He also had a small part in Smokey and the Bandit. So that's, I mean, this is just pretty cool. But this is requested by, and don't flip out when you hear this, but the screen name of the person who requested it is George Jones. So I don't know how you got that screen name. Maybe you just got in first. Maybe that's your real name, George. Or maybe I should even call you Mr. Jones. But anyway, let's see what Mr. John Schneider's got. Oh, he's doing something at the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, I better try to stay out of the way. Here we go.
Kinds of crazy, but it kept them from going insane. Old Hag had been to prison. Johnny told him not to be ashamed. I said if you tell the world the truth, then you can't always look them in the eye.
Yeah.
Then along came Branded Man, sing me back home and Mama tried.
Oh.
Hank never knew his daddy, but he carried on his name with his own voice. As if the hand of destiny said, son, take this guitar, you have no choice. And he led him to that mountaintop where he nearly lost his life. But he lived to write a book of songs about how country boys survive. They lived it up and wrote it down. They were more than drugstore cowboys. They've been bucked and bruised and kicked around. They took their pain, their voices rang, till the whole world sang that country sound. All because they lived it up and then lived to write it down.
How could you not like this?
They didn't understand him when he wore his mohair suits and skinny ties.
No, you wouldn't.
So Willie took old Trigger, said you can kiss my Nashville last goodbye. On a bloody Mary morning, he was on the road again and Texas bound.
Bloody
He's
Mary.
living it up somewhere tonight so he can write it down. They lived it up and wrote it down. They were more than drugstore cowboys. They've been bucked and bruised and kicked around.
Pausing. That's some songs are much harder to figure out the inspiration, the original line, the original germ of a thought that the songwriter came up with to come up, to write that particular song. Other songs, it's easier to figure out where it would have come from. And this isn't that veiled at all. Like, they were living it up and wrote it down. And as soon as that thought came in to the songwriter's head, and it might have been John Schneider's song. I didn't look up who wrote it. But that's one of the ones where it's like, oh, I like that idea. It's going to pay homage to, I think the very first song in there was Waylon. Then you had Hank. You know, brought Hank Sr., Hank Jr., had Merle in there, Johnny Willie, you know, with them. But they wrote their songs that they lived it up and wrote it down. That's pretty simple. But then you've got to flesh it out once you get that idea. Here we go.
They took their pain, their voices rang, till the whole world sang that country sound. All because they lived it up and then lived to write it down. I think I'll live it up tonight. Sure hope I live to write it down.
You know, it would have been fun there, but I mean, I'm sure they contemplated it but decided not to because it was, you know, an homage to the, you know, the great forerunners in badass outlaw country music. But they'd shown a clip of Bo jumping into this, you know, his car. What was that car? Was that a Challenger or a Charger? I think it was a Charger. Yeah, it wasn't a Duster. That's a good question. You know, that burnt orange one. I guess the Longhorn fans love that. But who'd have figured that a New York boy would have been in the Dukes of Hazzard? I just learned that today doing this. So what am I going to rate that thing? I mean, that was a fun experience. I love it when people respect the people who went. That's one thing I love about country music. Unlike like in rap where they have these diss tracks and they go at it. And I'm not opposed to rap, but I mean, I'm in favor of kindness and thoughtfulness and let's get along type of thing. But in country, there's a whole lot more people getting along in that regard or respecting one another, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. So I'm just going to give that song, just because of what it was, what it is, the homage. I like the song itself, even though it wasn't overly complex musically, but it wasn't designed that way. It's sort of designed for you to focus on the artists to whom he was paying his respect. So I'm going to go with a straight 9.0 on that. That was just fun, and that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. So I don't even know how to say it. George Jones, explain your screen name. Maybe you have already, and I forgot why, but with a screen name like that, you got to explain yourself, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.